In this paper, we present a system for scanning 3D environments that contain planar reflectors, such as mirrors and glass. Traditional 3D scanning systems produce reconstruction artifacts when mirrors are present, since the 3D geometry seen in the mirror is incorrectly reconstructed behind it. Our system correctly identifies the mirror planes and their extent, allowing us to re-render the scene with the correct geometry and reflections. Our setup augments a traditional color depth image sensing system with a special target that can be seen and accurately localized when observing a mirror. As the rig is moved around the scene, the target's motion and visibility enable us to estimate the mirror's planar geometry and extent. Our capture rig consists of an infrared depth capture camera, a color video camera, some wide-angle cameras for motion estimation, and the backlit pattern, which is a mirror image of a standard AprilTag used in robotics applications. We use the standard open-source AprilTag library to detect the presence and corners of the AprilTag in each image. Once the motion of the rig has been estimated, we compute the pose of the virtual image of the 3D planar pattern, from which we can derive the plane equation of the 3D mirror, as well as the relative pose between the target and the camera. Once we have estimated the 3D mirror plane, we need to estimate its boundary. To do this, we first reproject all of the input color and depth images onto the mirror plane. From these stabilized images, we compute a number of features that contain evidence about the likelihood of a reflective surface or its boundaries. These include geometry, free space, shadow, target, depth discontinuities, target appearance, intensity gradient, and intensity variance. Here are the accumulated channels. We use the first set of features to give us local evidence as to the presence or absence of the glass, and the remaining features to indicate potential locations of the reflective surface boundaries. We then use a total variation relaxation of a Markov random field to produce the final mirror boundary segmentation. As you can see, we can localize the mirror boundaries quite accurately. Our technique even works for mirrors that have no frame. After reconstructing the mirror locations and extents, we can remove the erroneous depth data from the depth fusion step and produce a full 3D texture map mesh, as well as the reflective surfaces, which we then use to re-render the scene with a realistic appearance. These side-by-side videos show the original captured fisheye video on the left and the corresponding synthetically re-rendered video on the right. As you can see, the reflections are modeled quite accurately, even double reflections where we see another mirror. While the photographer has been successfully removed, we occasionally see small artifacts around the edges of the mirror and also black holes where the 3D geometry has not been completely reconstructed. We can also insert new synthetic objects into the scene and have them correctly interact with the real-world geometry and reflectors. Here are some more examples. In this glass cabinet reconstruction, we've added a pink cloud skybox to produce a more dramatic reflection. Our system enables robust and accurate scanning of 3D scenes with mirrors and glass, and significantly advances the state-of-active 3D reconstruction techniques.